Okay folks, we've got a lot to talk about, and this is a two-parter, so it's gonna be a long one. And since this is Kelly Slater's last appearance on the show, now is the perfect time to discuss some behind-the-scenes stuff. Apparently, Kelly Slater does do some lifeguarding in real life, and earlier this year he was credited with saving the lives of a woman and her child, so overall, he seems like a stand-up guy in my book. Nice guy, terrible actor. And he really might just be the worst actor I've ever seen on Baywatch. But we haven't gotten to Donna D'Errico yet. But really, the truth is, Kelly Slater didn't want to be an actor. And in fact, he didn't really want to be on Baywatch. Apparently his manager had some misguided plan about him launching an acting career that would make everyone forget about that silly surfing thing he started out with. Beats me. But as soon as Kelly Slater got the role, he immediately regretted it. He was made a joke in the surfing community, and he thought the writing was crap. Or, as he said in an interview with GQ in 2014, each time I'd get to the set and see the script, and I'd be like, what? There's an octopus that's stealing surfboards and hiding them in a secret cove, and I'm going to fight him in the next fucking show? Who writes this shit? I fought with the writer all of the time. I'd say, what kind of shit are you writing? You've already got really hot girls on this show. It doesn't have to be terrible. As you can see, he was Baywatch's biggest fan. And he got the timeline a little mixed up in the interview. It's been 23 years, okay. But basically, he just told them to write him out as quickly as possible. And thus ended his brief but memorable Baywatch career. You might be curious about the fucking octopus, though. And that brings us to Tentacles. But first, in case you weren't aware that Baywatch has a huge hard-on for A&W Cream Soda this season, we have this scene.
Winner gets a big old trophy and all the A&W he can drink for a year.
Well, you better win, because I love that cream soda. Hey, bring me back one of those t-shirts, huh?
What's a now?
So not only is Hobie entering an A&W Cream Soda bodyboard competition to win a year's supply of A&W Cream Soda, Mitch pays some lip service about how much he loves A&W Cream Soda, and Hobie's wearing a t-shirt bedecked in no less than 3 A&W Cream Soda logos. And I'm currently drinking some A&W Cream Soda while I script this. Say what you will about Baywatch's heavy-handed product placement, but A&W Cream Soda got a sweet 23-year deal. Slade is a surfer, not a walker. Lay off him, dude! So he and Eyebrows are having yet another competition to determine who will win Summer's affection. What? The ending of last episode had all 3 of them agreeing to just be friends. And oh yeah, sure Slade was knocked unconscious and nearly drowned because of that stupid stunt, but this time, whoever wipes out their surfboard on some rocks loses. Perfectly safe! They've learned nothing! I should also point out that in real life and in show canon, Kelly Slater is a pro surfer and would therefore have an unfair advantage, but whatever. Also, keep putting him in the blue shorts so we can reuse that B-roll we shot of him surfing. Unsurprisingly, Eyebrows wipes out first. But who gives a flying fiddle about any of this? This episode is about a giant fucking octopus. Oh yeah!
My board disappeared. I mean, it hit the rocks and it was gone.
Also, I guess I lost some air too, but my surfboard is more important! This is a love triangle so dramatic that Summers developed an eating disorder, but Tweedledee and Tweedledum here seem to just like hilariously almost killing themselves more than actually winning her affection. Also, they're both either oblivious or unconcerned about her eating disorder, but it's really unclear when this becomes known to them since you never see a reaction.
So fill me in, huh? How goes the saga of Matthew and Slade?
I have an eating disorder, Mom.
Kids these days. Also, saga? Don't oversell it, Baywatch.
Don't choose. Spend time with both of them. Be friends.
You know, kind of like we did at the end of last episode before we all had head injuries that made us forget.
It's going to become apparent to all of you which two were meant to be together.
Yeah, which is probably going to end up being Matt and Slade. Then they're both just gonna dump me.
I knew it! I called it! In all honesty, these two have way better chemistry than either of them with her.
Do we have an Emmy yet?
Meanwhile, a convict's girlfriend rents an untraceable boat from old Gallagher here as part of her scheme to break him out of prison. Maybe your prison shouldn't have sliding doors? Simply amazing. This boat looks like it was made out of a caboodle. Convict Boyfriend is played by Bo Eason, professional football player, apparently continuing the theme started with Blindside of sports figures playing non-sport bit roles. Convict Boyfriend is shot in the escape, so Convict Girlfriend decides she's going to kidnap someone to help. Let's see, who could she possibly nab? A doctor? A nurse? Ah, a lifeguard. Perfect! I bet he knows how to remove a bullet safely, what with all of those underwater shootings. Hope she doesn't interrupt his debate with himself about how to get out of responsibility.
Ah, I got it. I'll get Stephanie to sign it.
There are no burgers in here! How will I survive?
I got a son. His name is Hobie. He's 12 years old.
He's in an A&W cream soda bodyboard competition right now. If I don't live through this, I'll never get to drink that year's supply of A&W cream soda. 2 years after you de-aged him, he's still 12, huh? Mitch Buchanan. Lifeguard, Navy SEAL, architect, surgeon? Believe it! Meanwhile, after hearing from Mitch that the place Eyebrows' surfboard disappeared in is known as the Surfboard Graveyard, Eyebrows, Slade, and Summer decide to go exploring the underwater cave. You know, as buds. Time to go find this surfboard-stealing giant octopus. Wow! This storyline is crap.
I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade.
Hard to believe Kelly Slater wanted out.
Get on now!
Slade is so quick to abandon him. So good. But I was a hero. Please write me out of this show. So Slade finally decides that enough is enough. He's gonna drive his van to Hawaii. He can escape his abusive dad anywhere, or whatever his backstory was. And he went to live in a van down by the river.
Surfing USA. Everybody's gone surfing. Surfing USA. Everybody's gone surfing. Surfing USA.
Well, I guess I'm over my bulimia.
Just thinking about almost being that octopus's dinner has made me look at food in such a different way.
Yeah, every person with an eating disorder should just fight a giant octopus. Really makes you think. Guess that clears up that dilemma. Now I know what you're thinking. This is a two-parter called Tentacles, and they've already finished up their giant octopus storyline before part 1 is over. Is the giant octopus gonna come back for revenge in part 2? No, the answer is no. In fact, let's just have an entirely different plot altogether, shall we?
What I miss, bitches?
This is our introduction to Stephanie's sister Caroline, the newest member of the cast. What's that? They introduced a main character during part 2 of a two-parter about a giant octopus and a completely unrelated plot? Yes, they did. Yeah, she's gonna fit right in.
You fucking idiot.
I'm getting married.
Before me? I'll kill you.
Ah, young love. To make a long story short, someone tries to kill Caroline's fiancé.
He was such an underdeveloped character. So am I.
While Stephanie is getting some things for Caroline at her place, someone tries to break in and she has to think quickly.
There was clearly no other place to hide.
Tentacles, am I right? Out of the two connecting elements of Tentacles, neither of which involve tentacles, one of them is the A&W Cream Soda Bodyboard Competition. Truly the pinnacle of Baywatch's fantastic writing. Hobie won! What an unforeseen turn of events!
Well, Hobie called looking for him. Said he won that A&W bodyboard challenge. Said he's bringing home a year's supply of cream soda.
I sure do love that A&W cream soda. I'm more of an RC Cola guy. Can he do that? The other connecting element is Mitch's hostage situation, which is still going on. I love that in the span of a single day, a convict escaped from prison in a giant shootout, Mitch is kidnapped and performs surgery in a rusty, bacteria-filled boat Eyebrows, Summer, and Slade get attacked by a giant octopus, Slade moves away forever, Stephanie's just now mentioned sister shows up, and said sister's fiancé was nearly murdered.
Okay, if you're not gonna man up about this, Caroline, I will. Time to take down the patriarchy.
I tell ya, this is a powerhouse intro for Caroline. What is going on with this outfit, guys? Caroline's fiancé was investigating some environmental thing, blah blah blah. To sum things up, his old partner wants him dead. Evil ex-partner is played by an actor who's one half of a Days of Our Lives power couple. No, seriously, they won a couple awards for that because soap operas have nothing better to do. And the other half is the woman who's playing the escaped convict's girlfriend. They don't have any scenes together or anything, just thought that was an interesting fact.
And I was able to convince him right then that with his environmental fervor and my legal expertise,
I noticed no one offered me any. 16 years later, CJ, Garner, Numi, and the rest of the team discover Mitch is missing and head out for a rescue. There's still time. We can still make this plot interesting. Believe me, it's not too late. Okay, that guy didn't even have anything to do with this. My unsave! Don't think Mitch is above punching a woman and attacking someone suffering a severe gunshot wound, because he totally isn't. Did you see that, audience? We need to somehow connect Mitch's kidnap plot with Stephanie's sister's fiancé's attempted murder plot. But how?
Mitch, are you alright? Yeah, fine. We gotta get him to a hospital, though.
Headquarters just got a panic call from Stephanie's sister. She said someone tried to kill her boyfriend in Drake's Trench yesterday. Stephanie's on her way there.
Perfect! Let me tell you, if you think super slow underwater scuba fights are interesting, I'm here to say they aren't. Long story short, Mitch saves the day. All in a day's work for your friendly neighborhood Hasselhoff.
This was my story, Mitch. Mine! I thought that I was... Shut your pie hole, Caroline!
Unless you want to come to a dead stop, turn off your engines now!
Thanks for going after my fiancé's would-be murderers, Stephanie! Your fiancé's not showing up after this episode anyway, so whatever. What?
But I think we know who the real winner this episode was. A&W.
I won!
You're kidding!
I won the A&W! The trophy, everything was awesome! Do anything exciting?
Nah.
That was a gag good enough to repeat. Thanks, Baywatch. Next time on Baywatch, Mitch fails a save and feels super guilty about it. Meanwhile, depression. Boo-hoo!